My name is Diana Vega. I'm from Lima, Peru, and I am an international student in the US. And I would like to start asking you a question. Is speaking hard? It could be for some, specifically if we talk about foreign speakers and language barriers. Talking about psychological effects this can cause. Speaking itself is a hard action for most people because it involves something called social threat. When we feel socially threatened, our brains divert resources away from high levels thought to heighten our senses in preparation to flee. There has been so many times I have felt like that. Imagine speaking a language that is not yours in a foreign country. Pressure because you are a student. New culture, new people. Does it look like the hardest situation? Being an international student at times is not easy. Second language learners are confused by the application of English language for day-to-day use and professional purposes. When they feel necessary to use this language, they encounter several problems, which in fact come from psychology. Brain does not function properly, which in turn creates obstruction of neutral function of language. In the acquisition of this of second language learners face several external and internal forces which impede the conversation communication and delivery of language. In comparison with native speakers, non-native speakers suffer from inner complexity and inner unnerving. They lack psychological freedom and feel inner impediments in the use of language. Self-esteem and self-confidence are like the foundation of the learning building. If they are not secure enough, even the best technology will be insufficient to build solid walls over them. The teacher can employ the most creative motivational ideas, but if a student have basic doubts about themselves, they will not bloom as learners. People with a low sense of self-efficacy do not perceive difficult tasks as challenges, but as threats. And in this situation, they become more concentrated on their personal deficiencies and obstacles rather than on how to perform the task successfully. This kind of people can likely give up on whatever activity because they lose faith in their capabilities, and a shadow is always behind them, preventing them from getting past insecurity and fear. So these people should give up. I think if give up was on my vocabulary, I wouldn't be able to be here with you today. There are some things that we can do to overcome this problem. I'm going to share with you some tips that help me in this process. The first thing I think we need to consider to listen to some English podcasts. For me, it helped me a lot with my pronunciation and with my listening skills. Also, we have something in favor, technology. I think technology is a great tool for us. Specifically, there are some apps that we can find to improve our grammar. So as students, that's going to help us when we are writing our essays or assignments. We also need to immerse ourselves in the language as much as we can. We have we can watch TV or American TV series and we can use the English subtitles to understand it better. I think that this can be a little bit traumatic for some, but we need to interact with locals and get out of our comfort zone. And yeah, we need to interact with our classmates too. The better way to overcome a problem is to face it. You choose, I chose. So now it's your turn. Change can be hard at times, and being out of our comfort zone will never be something we like. Acculturation is a process we need to face. And as this, there is a Spanish idiom that I like a lot that translated exactly like to English, it would be like flip the tortilla, but we say dale vuelta la tortilla. So that means to turn a situation around, and normally it is used when a negative situation is changed in a positive one. So it is similar to the English expression to turn the tables. So we create our own limitation. So let's break those barriers. Remember, the capacity to learn is a gift. The ability to learn is a skill, and the willingness to learn is a choice. Thank you so much.